And we're back, Ravens fans, with another week of the Ravens Report. After a disappointing loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ravens head into the bye week with a plethora of questions. What we're going to do at quarterback, are our receiver free agents panning out, what we're going to do with the O-line, what happened to our top-notch defense. Some of the questions that have to be asked over this bye week. I read that that Harbaugh is giving the team off. But I'm sure the coaches are working to try to get us some answers to these questions. The team should come back refreshed, maybe with a little bit more effort our next game. But it really stinks that we're at this point after such a promising start to the season. I personally have not given up on all this loss yet. There's a run to be made. I hope we can make it. But if we lose any other game, I think the season's kind of in the water, and I'm on the verge of saying go ahead and play Lamar and play the young guys and see what happens from there. But in this first video, I want to get into James Conner. Now, I was one of the guys that was happy Le'Veon sitting out because I felt like we didn't have to deal with that type of back, and Le'Veon being one of the better backs in the NFL. But James Conner has gotten better each week, and he absolutely torched us. He rushed for over 100 yards. Had catches for over 50 yards, and also had a score. But let's get into how we did not defend James Conner. Let's get into it. I hit you with 3 running plays. This is early in the first quarter. Probably the first play of the game, 11:56 left. Beans in the shotgun formation, brings one of his receivers across. And he just simply hands off. It's like an inside zone. And Conner gets about 8-9 yards on it. This back view will give us some more detail of what we got. Alright. A guy once told me a long time ago, a sound defense has somebody in every gap and protecting that gap. So pre-snap, let's see if we got everybody in the gap, or potentially could be in the gap, because you want to give it away too much. Defense is all about disguise. So let's just say we have A gap here, B gap player here, C gap player here. Sound on that side. Let's go to the other side. Mosley maybe has this A gap, B gap player here. This is Smith, C gap player here. But what the Steelers have, they have a tight end and 2 receivers, which presents, if you want to run stretch, you got multiple guys to be out here. So they got 3 extra guys to our 1 right now. So if they want to run stretch this way, they'd be fine. Let's see what they do. Now Weddle comes in the box. Weddle is, I'm assuming, has man coverage with Conner. Because he goes there and looks right at him. Now he brings in motion. We have man there. They're trying to switch. The ball is snapped before we even ready. That's part of the problem right there. Now, look at this double team here. Good double team. And he comes off. It's a thing of beauty right there. When linemen can double team and then come off when a threatening linebacker comes, they do it on both levels. Right here. Both levels. Watch both linemen come off when they get a threat. Look at that. Got him. Now, they have what you want as an offensive coordinator, a dream. A hat on the hat. Hat there, hat there, hat there, hat there, hat there, hat there, hat there. Trying to get a hat there so he's one-on-one with Weddle. But the thing is, Weddle's a safety. So by the time Weddle can make this tackle, Conner has a head of steam and about 5 or 6 yards. Let it run. Bam. Weddle makes the tackle, but it's 8-yard gain. Alright, here we go to another play. Let it roll a little bit. They put AB in motion. We go with him. Some sort of man coverage. Outside zone to the right. Look at that. Crease it. All it takes is one person to get out of position when the outside zone is being ran, and it turns into that. A 25-yard game. But let's break it down again. Let's see if we got all these gaps covered like we talked about in the play before. Mosley could have A. We could have B gap here. Suggs could have C. Backside. Got a guy in A gap, guy in C gap, guy in B gap. So inside the tackle box, we should be good as long as nobody gets destroyed and they hold that gap integrity. TJ Mosley blitz. Now, got this guy pulling. Got he's blocking down with two wraps. He's pulling. The good thing about this is we run blitz this, and a normal O lineman would just let him go and come around here trying to get somebody outside. But he was smart enough to stop, get a chip on Mosley, and now they have an extra blocker. So now you have a lineman on a DB, which DB is rarely gonna win that. Suggs just came off, but Suggs has lost a step. Father Time is undefeated, so I can't necessarily blame Suggs on this. He should make this tackle, but he doesn't. He has the leverage to make this tackle, and when he misses it, watch what happens. He just outran. He just outran by a younger guy. Simply that is. Suggs he's not fleet of foot enough to go make those tackles outside. Next play. This will be the last running play I show you with Connor. Got traditional, you got power, one back power. That's all it is. My thing is, on this play, watch the tackling for the Ravens. And when I show you the back view, we're going to count them up, the missed tackles. Let's check it out. All right, what's going to happen is you're going to get one puller. He's going to kick out this end. Everybody else is going to block down. Yep, got your down block here. I'm sorry, you got to wrap. Got to wrap. And he should fold out here, which is what's going to happen. Kicks him out. What's power? It's still power. They just block it different. A friend of mine told me NFL block power 300 different ways. So this still power. Now, that's one missed tackle. Two missed tackles. 3, 4, 5, 6 tackles. 6 missed tackles. What happened to this great Ravens defense we had that would tackle anybody, didn't fear anybody, were secure tacklers, could cover people on the back end, and also cover down the field? That team is kind of fading away. Let's go to how we didn't defend Connor in the pass game. All right. Now this defense is actually pretty good. I'm going to chalk this one up to good Steeler offense. All right, look at the coverage down the field on all 22. That's covered. He's trying to work to the middle. We got a guy dropping out. That's going to be covered. Got a deep guy here. It's kind of playing both of these. That's covered. This guy's open. It's the tight end. This tight end's open. But now we have somebody chasing. But being already moving this way, it's kind of hard to make that throw back over there. So let's just say he's covered. Ben could fit this ball in here because that's too much space. But if he sees him through it, because he's eyeing Ben, he could turn and maybe go knock him down. So Ben does what Ben does and starts to scramble. Here's James Conner right here. Let's focus right here. Now he's covered right now. But what happened is when Ben started to run, our linebacker decided he wanted to peek in and maybe pursue Ben, and that gave Conner the leverage he needed to get open. Now Conner has him beat. Ben steps up, makes a great throw, and you can't tell how good this throw is from this angle. But when you see it from the back, you'll know. That's why I said it was just good Steeler offense. Now here are the guys we want to focus on. 40, 30, 7. Let's focus on those guys. We don't get a pass rush, so I'm tired of talking about that. So we're not going to mention it. All right. Let me back it up just a little bit. I missed what I wanted. Watch 40 when Ben starts to take off. He's covering Conner. Ben's going to run. Okay, I got it. Now Ben stops. Now he's lost his leverage on Conner. Now watch this throw by Ben. Look at that window. That's a great throw. I can't hate. I'm a fan of good football. That's a good throw, good improvising. That's Aaron Rodgers type of stuff right there. And we do make the tackle and prevent the touchdown on this play. All right, and this play right here I'm impressed with the Steelers. I'm probably going to steal this and put it in my repertoire also. It's a simple pick play. All three of these guys going to pick somebody to get Conner open. Watch it. All right, James picks that guy, seals him in. They're chasing. So with them being a man, they're good. Now we got to do is pick off this linebacker that's supposed to be chasing James Conner. And if we pick him, we good. You see the tight end eyeing him right there peeking. If he get him, it's a touchdown. He got him. He just outrun guys to the pylon. It's that simple. That simple. I like it. Good offense, good play design, especially catching us in man. So Jesse James is the key component in this one. He's going to seal Smith down, then he's going to screen Young, or pick Young coming across the field chasing Conner. There it is. Good pick. Just outrun. Now, these are the things. They basically haven't changed their offense without Le'Veon. Conner maybe not as fast or as a complete back as Le'Veon, but he's good enough for what the Steelers do. And they out-schemed us, they outplayed us, and they did a good job of executing their offense, and we looked bad. It's sad to say that we have regressed as the season went on, or were we never that good and we just played inferior teams? That's a big question some of the coaches got to figure out this week. I hope that they get it answered, because we still have a good amount of season left. And, I want to do good things, and if not, go ahead and play the young guys. But it was mentioned a while ago, I think Ian Raven said, should the Steelers start over? I mean, it's not Steelers, should the Ravens start over? And I mentioned to him that, if we do start over, I think we're in good shape. I mean, blow the whole thing up. We got Lamar, we got 3 good rookie tight ends. We got a few young pieces on defense. We got 2 tackles that are young. I mean, we could and go from there. Maybe it'll be a season of Cleveland Brownish type stuff, but maybe after that we'll be good going forward. But again, it's Coach Evans. This is week 9, Ravens Roundup. Make sure you check out the other videos where we talked about the good part of the Baltimore Ravens. And all this week won't be bad, but I'll hit you with a couple more later on this week. Make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate you sharing it all with all your friends in the group chat and the Reddit. Coach Evans, week 9 NFL Ravens Roundup. I'm out.